everyone, and welcome to another webisode of my story, where I tell my life story in 15 to 20 minute webisodes at a time. So where I am so far in my story is in my 20s and in my low point. I haven't hit rock bottom yet, though. I'm heading there pretty darn fast. But yeah, guys, in my last couple videos, I've stressed to you that I was living in filth. I was living in disgust. I really was. I mean, roaches were everywhere. I mean, killing one was meaningless. It was pretty bad how bad I was living. And like I discussed in my videos about how, oh my goodness, about how I was working on the black market selling flowers for money, and whenever I would sell these flowers for money, I mean, people are not nice and people want to steal from you, and I got stolen from, and it was a 3 strikes you're out, but after the second strike, I took myself out because it was obvious that I did not need to be doing that. I mean, it was really nice money, and it was nice that I had no worries. I could just feed my kids, whatever, and that was really nice, but I couldn't do it no more. And so I got out of that, and I decided, this is what flipping the victim mentality looks like. And here's a big problem, as you'll see with my story, with flipping the victim mentality, is that you don't flip the victim mentality and instantly the world begins to praise you and lifts you up. No, you flip the victim mentality and you encounter situations that would make you a victim, and you're not supposed to bow down into that victim mentality again. You're supposed to prove that you flipped it. So anyway, with that caveat being said, before I go, and I do want to discuss how bad nasty I was, y'all. We were living in a trailer. We weren't living in a trailer park. We were living out in the country. I love living out in the country. But we were living out in the country in a trailer, and it was just disgusting. And my van was also incredibly disgusting, but I had lots of money. So I thought to myself, I'll pay someone to detail it. And I'll go to a professional place and I'll pay them. And I told them, I said, I'll pay whatever. I'm sure that y'all are going to want more than what you're charging for my van because it's so disgusting, but I'll pay it. And they were like, whatever. And then they went out there, and then the workers came and talked to the manager, and then the manager had to come and talk to me and tell me that the workers will not work on that van. They feel like it is condemned and that they could get seriously sick if they work on my van. It was that bad. And they told me it was condemned. I had all 3 of my girls with me too. I mean, I took them everywhere, guys. I took my girls everywhere with me. I didn't mind. I loved them. And yeah, so you have to teach kids how to be in different places. So that's how you do it. You take them with you. So yeah, I ended up having to load my kids into this van that they refused to clean because they said that it was so nasty and so disgusting that it should be condemned. So I load my 3 kids up and take off. And, I was in this van for a long time. And I did tell Larry about that. And Larry brought down a Jeep for me and my kids. It was nice. My kids were a little bit crammed in it. There was not as much room as the van had. And that was really nice of Larry to do. I swear, Larry, I loved that man so much. But anyway, yeah, I was, just disgusting trailer trash. And I decided that I can do something with my degree. Just because my internship did not work out doesn't mean that I can't do something with my degree. So that's the flipping of the victim mindset, because I was a victim that my internship didn't work out into a job, and so it was like I can't get any other job. Well, no, I can get jobs. I can find a job. And so that's what I set my heart on, was looking for a job and trying to find a job. So I go out job hunting, and of course it's crazy, y'all. I have the degree, but have like zero experience. And my internship was not in, you remember, I ended up going to this separate thing with domestic violence, which I felt like, wow, I really am called to do this. And it felt so great. But then things fell apart. So my internship was not doing the things that, it wasn't office work, it wasn't business, it wasn't administrative work. That's what my degree is in. So yeah, it was tough, and it was getting me down. I had been looking for a job for 2 months, and I was trying to pep talk myself and to say good things, and to remind myself that you don't always get it right away. You got to keep trying, got to keep going, and it's really hard for me, you guys. It's really hard for my mental health. I was already down low. My mental health was so bad, and I respond to this job ad. They're looking for a secretary in a real estate office. Well, I got there, and he had just hired his niece, who just turned 18. And that's how it goes, guys. It doesn't matter what you know, which is why I tell people college is bullshit. Networking is where it's at. It's who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know. They will put people that they know in a position that knows nothing about that position before they will ever put someone that knows what they're doing in that position. Period. End of discussion. As far as my reality goes, that's how it works. So, I was frustrated, and he was like, you know what? It's all good. We just hired her. Beautiful blonde girl. But I've got a deal for you. We are a real estate office, and we're looking for realtors, and I can help you, and you can make lots of money. You'll be making thousands and thousands of dollars every time you sell a house, and da-da-da-da. And I was like, I don't know. I don't have the school. I don't have a real estate license. I'm not a realtor. It's not who I am. It's not what I do. He convinced me that I could. And he convinced me that I need to go to this school, and it was going to cost a couple $1,000s. It was close to $3,000, a little over $2,000, a little under $3,000. And the thing is, when I was making all that money, I put lots of money in savings, and my husband, when he was overseas, was making lots of money, and I was just putting it in savings. I mean, anything that we weren't eating or living in filth over, if I wasn't buying drugs or food, then it was going in savings. And I don't like doing drugs all the time, so we had a lot of money in savings, but that was for whenever he gets out, we have to live off that savings, and we want to buy a house, right? We want a down payment on a house, a home for our family. So that's what it was supposed to be for. And so I had to talk to Dave about it, and I love the man so much. And one of the reasons that I love the man is that he allows me to be me. And that's part of why I've been able to stay married to him all these years. And I love him so much. But sometimes it's like, make a decision for yourself, but this was a decision for me, I know. And I don't know. Codependency. That's a whole nother video. Anyway, Dave, basically I asked him if it would be okay if I took the money out of savings to go to this real estate school and to get my real estate license, and then I'll be making good money. And he was like, it sounds like a good idea to me. He's like, I really do think that it would be good for you, good for us. I do think so. I don't know what I was thinking. Part of me wishes that I would have been like, hey, girl, you're trailer trash and nobody likes you. Nobody's going to let you be a real estate agent, That's, I don't know. Part of me, I think that's a lot of my old self-critic part, but I don't know. I guess I had faith in myself that I wasn't always going to be trailer trash. And I started going to real estate school. And yeah, I was doing great because I do great in all schools. Like, give me a test, put me down in a classroom, teach me something, test me on it, I'll ace it. Every single time, I'm gonna make that teacher proud. I'm the student that the teacher always wanted to have. I know that I am because I also teach, and I love students like me. There are some teachers that get annoyed at students like me because they're like, why are you even here? And it's like, I am actually learning. I'm showing you that I'm learning along the way. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm trying to know it all. But anyway, there are some teachers that just don't get it. So yeah. But anyway, I excel at school. I so excel. And this was such a motivating force for me. I started cleaning my house. I started taking care of things. And I started, doing everything that I could. I was the real estate people. I got to hang out with it was his ex, but they were still hooking up, but she was a real estate agent that worked for his firm. And so I would hang out with her and go with her on different things, different open houses. She was showing me how we do things. She would show me how, to do all kinds of stuff. And it was like so cool. I felt like I was coming up, and I knew that I would need a better wardrobe. And I bought myself these really, really nice suits that I had, and I had them in actually had them covered because I never lived a life where I had fancy things. But especially, I mean, I was still living in filth. It's just I was trying not to live in filth, because whenever you live in filth for so long, it builds up, and you can't, there's still filth everywhere. You don't just, I don't know, sometimes you just get out of it, but if you just move away. But I wasn't just moving away. So I was trying really, really hard to be a real estate agent, and I was really, really, really inspired to live a better life and to be a better mom for my kids, to provide for my kids. This is it. I'm gonna have a good job. I'm so excited. And so I paid for the classes, and then there was a couple extra excursions that I got to go on. I got to go to this real estate agents event with the team, and it was really cool. And yeah, I don't know. There was a couple extra classes, I guess you could call it, seminars that I went to learn more about it. And I mean, I soaked it all up, guys. I learned everything. And then it came time to take the test. Well, this test, you have to pay for it, and it's a lot of money. It's a couple $100s, and I mean, that's a lot of money to spend on a test. And if you fail it, then you have to wait a couple months and pay the money again and retake it. Of course, I wasn't going to fail it. There's no way. I'm awesome. But yeah, I took the test. I was excited. I had to go, to the state capitol to take the test. And I remember my dad told me good luck, and everybody was rooting for me. And I go and I take the test, and I passed the test with flying colors. And it was so awesome. And so then all I had to do is get the government paperwork done. I had to go to like this government agency, pay them a couple hundred for this, a couple hundred for that, a couple hundred for that. And then I get to the last one, and the lady says, all right, it'll be $5,000, and then you are a real estate agent. And I was like, what? Because I've been depleting my savings. Of course, I didn't deplete it all, but if I do $5,000, we only have a couple thousand left in savings. I I don't I don't have that. I don't. And she got so mad. She goes, you were led by this guy, weren't you? And the fact that she knew him was just like shocking to me. Like, my heart is like, it's stuck in my heart. And she's like, yeah, he's scamming a lot of them. He makes them believe that all they have to do is go to the school and everything. He doesn't tell them about the end fees and everything. And to be a real estate agent, you have to already be rich. You have to already have the money. And I just didn't have that. So it crushed me. It crushed me. I begin to realize that I can be smart all day long. I can know what I'm talking about all day long. I can be good for people all day long. I can be helpful all day long. But I'll never be worth a paycheck. I'll never be worthy of a job. I'll never be worthy of making my own money. And it crushed me, you guys. It crushed me. It still crushes me. I'm still battling this. But we'll see how it turns out. I'm better now. I'm a lot better. We'll get there. This is my story, and I'm so grateful that you guys are listening. Thank you guys so much. It really was tough for me to go through this time in my life. I'm so grateful and honored that you guys made it to the end of the video. As always, I pray you are immensely blessed with love. That's all. Wait a minute. No, that's not all she got. She got a little bit to say just here at the end. So hold on, folks. I just want to say really, really quick, I've got an exciting opportunity to share with you. As a student and a content creator, I pour my heart and my soul into each and every video. And I absolutely love bringing you all along on my crazy adventures. But you know, creating quality content requires a lot of time, effort, and resources. But that's where you can come in. If you enjoy my videos and want to share your support, I've set up a few ways for you to contribute and become an even more integral part of the Mystic Hillbilly community. Your support means the world to me, and it helps me to continue doing what I love most. First of all, I have a few donation options available to you. If you'd like to make a one-time contribution, you can find the links to my Cashapp, Venmo, and PayPal in the video descriptions. And every single donation, no matter how big or small, truly makes a difference and allows me to create even more exciting content for you all. But wait, there's more. I'm thrilled to introduce to you my Patreon membership, where for only $5.55 a month, you can gain access to exclusive behind-the-scenes content and outtakes from all my videos. As a Patreon supporter, you'll get to see all the edits and behind-the-scenes bloopers that didn't make it in the final cut. It's like having a VIP pass to the Mystic Hillbilly editing room. This is really something special for all my haters out there. As a member, you'll gain access to hours of footage of me making mistakes, doing everything wrong, and just having an all-around hilarious time. So, haters, if you ever want to see me in my most human, this is your golden opportunity. So, whether you choose to become a member or make a donation, know that your support is deeply appreciated. I genuinely thank each and every one of you for being a part of this amazing journey with me. Your positive energy and contributions mean everything to me. Before I go, I just want to take a moment to say that I pray that every blessing sent my way is multiplied and returned to the sender tenfold. May success find their way into your lives as you've brought them into mine. Thank you all so much for your support, and until next time, stay adventurous, stay curious, and always remember to keep the mystic in you alive. And now, that's all she got.